Hey everyone, it is your favorite CEO, Miss Flo, and I'm back with another episode of Neon Mike where the conversations just glow. Today is a special episode because my goal recently has been to feature more artists on the show, but not just talk art, but actually do art. And today, I'm the canvas. This is my first tattoo. I'm a little bit nervous, but I feel like I'm in trusted hands. I am with
Suave Da Artist.
He's just a great artist. It is his suiting name because one we met at like I think it was like a Plus Ultra event a year or two ago,
Yeah.
and been seeing you in the convention scene doing some amazing work. I meet all the best people at Plus Ultra. Isn't that amazing? And today I was just like, well, I reached out because I wanted to get a tattoo in honor of my father. I lost him in August, and I wanted to do something to commemorate his memory and also celebrate my family as a whole. So I'm going to get it on my right shoulder. Um, Keep it demure, keep it cute. Um, and, Suave did an excellent job with the sketching. Like, we're here today to go ahead and get it done. But we're also going to also talk about like your journey as an artist and all the amazing things that you are doing. First, I love to shop here, and it's so convenient. You don't have to worry about the commute. Like this is your home.
Yeah.
And how are you able to make this happen? How are you able to build the shop?
Um. Well, shoot, I've been tattooing out of here for like 14 years now.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Well, I worked in 3 other shops, and I didn't really like how it was. Um, I don't like shop politics, or I don't know. Artists are emotional people.
Really, what's the shop politics? Because usually, like, okay, so I've been watching, like Black Ink Crew, like it's like on VH1, and you see some of the drama, but it's, you feel like it's also like build a community, build a family. So, like, what issues did you experience, working at other people's shops?
Well, I think we didn't have enough order as far as everybody was young. It was people smoking outside. It was everybody's friends hanging out, and so like
It was more social than business.
both.
Oh.
It was both. Um, then it got shut down. Then we opened up another shop. Then that got shut down.
So it's not stable when you rely on somebody else or like another organization. There's no guarantee like the longevity of the shop.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if we just had, we were just young and we was making too much money, and like, I don't know, it was a lot going on. I feel like if I was to do it today, it would just be way more organized. None of the drama.
I get it. So you took the time, like you wanted to kind of build up the foundation, but kind of wanted to go solo. I feel that for sure. As we're doing the tattoo, we're gonna walk through the process. So in case like anybody else, if you haven't had a tattoo before and you're curious in terms of like how the process goes, we're gonna walk you through this step by step.
Yeah, well, first I need to get
The template.
the stencil.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna transfer it onto here. The transfer paper. And then transfer it to your skin.
Do you need me to hold anything? Or you got it?
I got it.
Okay. And it's a really cute design too. So the design I decided to go with to just celebrate my family is because we're interesting enough. In my immediate family, we're either born in May or April. So I was like, let's do flowers. I feel like a lot of times the zodiac signs, whether it's the Greek or the Chinese, is used a lot. And definitely my sister has done that. So I was like, I want to do something different. I feel like we're flowers. We're still blooming. We're still growing. And it was just something like for May, it's like lily of the valley, and then for April, it's a daisy. So I thought that would be cute, to put on my shoulder. the design turned out so great. So I'm excited to see how this looks um, transferred on a stencil. Now I am a little bit nervous. The only thing that was like keeping me hesitant was about the pain, but it's like I take flu shots, okay? So it's like I'm not too scared of the needle. Only with vaccines, that's it. I'm gonna make sure that's transparent. But it's kind of like interesting to see like how the art is being etched into flesh. But I guess it's like it depends where the tattoo is being placed. Like, where's like where would you rank the least painful to the most painful place in a tattoo?
The least painful, um, probably like your forearms, your biceps, uh, maybe your thighs, shoulders.
Okay, I picked a good spot then. I said right shoulder, so I should be okay. Where is like the worst place to get a tattoo?
The worst place is like all your V's, like in here, all your creases in here, um, your neck. Sometimes it hurts really bad for people. Sometimes they don't feel it. Your wrists, calves, your feet, fingers.
Yeah.
All that stuff hurts.
That's what you said. Like, I had some students that got like some neck tattoos, and I was just like, "You okay? Who hurt you?" Like, they're not small. Like they're relatively big.
Yeah,
And I was just like, "Oh, honey,
people.
it's okay."
People be chilling with the neck tattoos usually, especially women.
I heard like women tend to take tattoos.
They take it way better. Guys be screaming, hollering, "Hey, cuz, stop, bruh, stop, bruh." I get all that from the guys. The women,
Just
they
go
like-
ahead.
like,
You're
oh,
good.
oh, it's all right. Oh,
I feel like I'd be more ticklish though. I feel like that for me because I'm goofy. But it's like it's interesting to do this. It's like I've kind of feel well, I would say this. I've seen a lot of people that get a tattoos, and I was kind of like wanting to get one, but I wasn't sure what the design would be because I think what we're kind of seeing now is that I'm seeing more people regretting certain tattoos. So I guess, my advice would be to whatever tattoo that you decide to get, make sure that it's something that you would be satisfied with into the future. Because if you look at what's that comedian name? Davidson. He was on SNL. Y'all know who? Pete Davidson. There we go.
Pete Davidson.
He was like a walking billboard full of tattoos, and he's currently in the process of erasing all of it.
Is he?
Yeah, like he got sober and realized like, nah, I don't like this, and he's just been removing, and that's a lengthy process too.
Yeah.
And way more painful because you're lasering that off, and then he's going through it. But it was interesting when he did that sit down. It was just like, yeah, I outgrown this. This isn't him anymore. You were should just up and get rid of it. So I would say like take some time to think about it. I feel like getting a tattoo has always been like a rite of passage for young people, but it's just like, let me get a tattoo just to get a tattoo, as opposed to art that means something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So don't be so like impulsive with it. I said like if I knew the design and what I really wanted, then I would like definitely get it. So
I always say get something like your first tattoo should be like something like your mom's name, your dad's name, or something like that, because you'll never regret that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But never a partner's name.
Yeah,
never never that. I like see like why would y'all do that? It's like you're almost jinxing it a little bit.
Almost every person that's got their partner's name has came back and got it covered.
It's just like
That is a
don't
warning.
do that. Don't jinx yourself. Now I do like when people do like matching tattoos.
Yeah, that's
It's
cool.
like you don't have to put a name to it, but it's just like I've seen the crown like a tiara and like a crown, like king and queen. Like that's cute, and you know what I mean. It doesn't necessarily can say like, oh, this. You can always think yourself as royalty. You know what I mean? Um, but a name that's like not in your immediate family, no. You're just making that tattoo artist richer because you're gonna go back and get it covered.
Pretty much.
All right. So how did you get into tattoos?
Um, well, I've always wanted to tattoo, even ever since I was little, but I never really thought I was gonna get into it. But one day, my friend came, and he bought a tattoo kit, and he was like, "Reek, you know how to draw. You got 2 weeks, and you're going to do my tattoos." And that's pretty much how it started, for real.
Just really like a good friend was just like, you're an amazing artist. Stop doing it on paper. You're gonna do it on my body. How did that tattoo turn out?
Uh, mm, mm, no, it was alright. It still looks good. It probably faded a little, but I don't know. It was good for the first tattoo, for real. It was a Godfather, I think, across his Goodfella across his back. A couple of other things he got.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good friend. It's just like to trust you enough with his tattoo for your first time doing it.
Yeah. And the first one I did, because he wasn't, I don't think he was the first. I had 2 weeks, and I practiced on other people first before I did his. And the first person I did, we did it in my room, and he passed out.
Oh.
I was doing it with his stomach,
Oh.
and he was sweating, and he was holding his breath. And when you hold your breath, try to. And I was
Like you
"Bro,
don't have to
keep
do that.
breathing."
Like you can breathe. Like I
Yeah.
understand like it's painful, but it's just like
Yeah.
you know.
And he passed out, and the tattoo I did, took me like 3 hours to do, and today I'll probably do it in like 10-20 minutes.
Well, that's I mean that's the other thing. Some depending on the design and the size of the tattoo, it can be a marathon. What advice do you have for somebody that wants to get a tattoo that would take that long?
Shoot, that's not even. That's the beginning. I mean, you can get tattoos with 12-hour sessions, sometimes 6-hour sessions. I mean, I would just say eat. The best time to come is in the morning when you have energy. You know, when you have energy, your body doesn't feel pain as much.
That's interesting.
I mean, not to it.
Okay, so don't come late at night. Don't, like come
I mean,
during the day.
If you're trying to mitigate pain, you want to come in the morning. You know what I'm saying? When you ate and everything, and you're fresh and ready for some pain. But that's about it.
Okay. I never thought of it that way. That's pretty interesting.
Almost done.
Take your time. I want to make sure that you know you got every detail and we're also getting this. It will be colored.
Yes.
So
will be colored.
So the what I've also like heard online, like there was a conversation on coloring tattoos on Black people's skin, because like for some reason some artists may not know how to properly color with darker skin people, and so like how was your experience with? Because I'm pretty sure like majority of your clients are Black.
Black.
Yeah.
I would say it's a myth that darker skinned people can't get color. Basically, what you want to do is have big open spaces so that the color can breathe, and so you can see the color versus having tight little lines and small detail. It's just basically the art that you choose. You want to get something big and nice.
Because that's what we were talking about before the camera started rolling. Because your advice was just to have the tattoo a little bit bigger so that you can see the details. And it's like, all right, I'm gonna trust your judgment and see how this goes. Oh, so okay, I'm trying to see. Because I originally thought, like with the transfer paper, you're tracing it from the printer paper, and like you were gonna put the transfer paper itself on me, but it's kind of like you're etching it, so like it's on the back of the paper, and then
Yeah.
it's going to. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be sweet.
I'm excited. A little nervous, but it's just like I'm on camera, so I can't punk out. So I would say,
I need to.
oh yeah,
I need
definitely.
to just stand up real quick.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Sit.
So it's going on my shoulder because I'll carry my family on my shoulder.
That's a good metaphor.
Okay, and he's splicing. He cut the template out, and now he's kind of cutting.
Cutting around it so it can
Cutting
lay.
around it so like
It'll lay in your arm.
Yeah. It's the alcohol wipe sanitize.
Yep. Clean the area.
So what's that foam? Is it?
This is the put the stencil on. Stencil stuff.
You know what I should have got? I should have got a fidgeter or something to like preoccupy. Sticking it on.
Yeah.
Oh, you do have. That's like the smart artist is like have a little squeeze ball for those, just to like preoccupy myself as I'm being used as a canvas. This is a firm one too. Clean transfer?
Clean transfer. What you think?
Oh, that's a good placement right there.
All right, so 5 minutes to dry.
All right. So as we are letting this to dry, outside of doing tattoos, you also do paintings. And as you've been working the conventions scene for a minute, so how's that been going for you?
It's been going well. I've worked my first convention last year at BlurredCon, and I missed this year's BlurredCon because I was late registering.
Well, to be fair, so those that don't know, BlurredCon traditionally is in the summer. And I think what caught a lot of people off guard is because they moved up to date in March. So like we had just had BlurredCon in July, and they decided to do like early March, which I guess they wanted to give people a break from the heat. Understandable, because I've been to 2 BlurredCons that's in the summer. So thank them for that. I wish it was like somewhat mid March, because it was kind of cold.
It was cold.
It was cold. People were still vibing. The main stage after parties, that was still hot. It was hot in there. But yeah, but I mean, your work or okay. So I would ask you this. For those that have never seen your artwork, how would you describe it to the audience? Like, what do you think is like your common theme?
As far as my paintings,
Yes.
So right now I'm working on a series that's exploring like consciousness and um, esoteric knowledge and themes. Um, Symbolism, the gods, Greek gods, African gods. That's a lot.
Uh,
That's a lot going on.
Oh, that's cool. Do you consider yourself a spiritual person?
Uh, yeah, I would say I'm spiritual. Pretty spiritual.
Mm. And I like how like you're not just sticking to one mythology, you're exploring different ones from different cultures. Do they often like intersect in your art, or is it like, okay, if this is focusing on Greek mythology, then that's the whole theme of this painting, or are you kind of mixing like both Greek, African?
Um, it is sort of comparing everything together and seeing which ones represent the same things. And it's hard to explain. So that.
I mean, it's like the visuals are absolutely stunning, and you can definitely see the spiritual aspect of it. It's like you got to see it for yourself before, like, this episode ends. We'll definitely showcase some of your work. I'll make sure that that's B-roll. I'm a pretty good editor. Yeah, but outside of like your art, you also have Around the Way, which is a comic book, but also you're working towards like having it as an animated series about. So if for those that haven't been exposed to your work, like how would you describe the series? Like, what is your series about?
It is about um, well, it's sort of like satirical comedy of what's it like being in the hood in America, and it's I don't know how to explain it.
I mean, from what I've seen, it's definitely you're representing a lot of what you experience in your life, and just like being around your friends, and you use your friends, as a muse. Cause like even I'm drawn. You sketch me. I've seen Winter and chewing gum in there as well. So you definitely implement a lot of people in your lives in your work. Which is pretty cool, because the art style, what was I gonna say? The vibe is very much like if Hank Hill and Beavis and Butthead like had a child and it was in Merlin, then I think like that is probably an accurate depiction of Around the Way. What made you really like start your comic?
So I've always had a dream of making a cartoon show, and I went to the Art Institute for animation, but my grades wasn't so good, so I ended up getting kicked out. And I found tattooing. I've been doing that for a while, but I've always kept it in the back of my head that I'm going to do this show. And then my grandmother got really sick, and I decided, like, she was my what do you call it?
Biggest supporter.
Biggest supporter. She paid for all my art supplies and everything, so I just wanted to show her that I'm gonna get somewhere with my art. And so I started my cartoon show, like I've been talking about for 30 years, and that's where I'm at with it.
That's awesome. Grandmas are usually like the biggest cheerleaders that you have in your life, so that's pretty cool. Like you really did it for her.
Yep.
All right. So when somebody is going to a tattoo shop, what is the key things that they should look for in a quality tattoo artist?
First thing, they want to make sure they're clean. and everything's sterilized, new needles, everything's wrapped up. Um, then they want to make sure they're artists. Some people aren't artists and will scam you into ruining your skin.
Oh.
And I don't know, just hopefully be a decent person.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Um, is it almost dry?
Yeah, it's dry.
Okay.
I'm getting the colors ready.
All right. So I'm just getting colors ready. I'm kind of excited for this because a little bit of the jitters, but it also is like it's very cool to be doing this. And I think like the concept of using people, not using, but it's like tattoos have been. It's like tattoos are not. It's a mixed bag. You have one hand like people that respect the traditions of tattoos, whether it's like a cultural thing, tribal, something that represents who they are, their heritage, their family. Others may get it to as body modifiers or like just like as beauty enhancements. And then on the other half of the spectrum, you have people that really do shame or misjudge people because of their tattoos, which is absolutely ridiculous. A lot of the people that I've met that are tatted up from like head to toe. Like I remember the first person I encountered that had like a lot of tattoos lived in my great aunt's building. She had recently passed, and he was like one of the nicest people, giving his condolences and was like saying like, yeah, your aunt was like one of the coolest people that he had ever met, and was just like so helpful as we were like cleaning out her apartment. And at a young age I realized like, wow, like this person could have been misjudged as like a complete terror or like a scary person. And it was just kind of like my first lesson to not really judge somebody based on how they looked. Like tattoos is just nothing more than a form of expression that I think people tend to forget about. Like it's not just, well, you know, the joke on social media is just like, well, the way I deal with my traumas is to get another tattoo. You're like, no, I think it's like a way to kind of just add more beauty to a person, as opposed to like, oh, stay away from me, or oh, like it's so scary. Like, what? Stop judging people by the way they look.
Yeah, I think it's like a therapeutic for people. Um, a lot of people like to talk to me about their problems and stuff when they're getting tatted or just whatever. I think it's like a release.
I think that's something that, especially in an age where like mental health care is not readily accessible, I think like if you find a healthy outlet that kind of brings you peace of mind and can, you know, just help you heal in the midst of healing the tattoo, then I would say just go for it, you know? Alright, so here we go. So right now he's gonna like do the outline.
Yep, do it all line, then I'm gonna shade it, then I'm gonna color it.
Okay. Oh wait, were you asking or are you both?
I'm telling you.
Okay. Alright. Getting my first tattoo. See? I'm not crying. And I'm back. And it's all done. We're about to go ahead and do the reveal. One, how was I as a client?
You were great. No problems. Shoot, it didn't even seem like it hurt for real.
It seemed fine. I would say, like, after a while, because I think, it took like an hour?
Yeah.
Maybe like a little less than an hour, I was starting to feel it down to my elbow. So other than that, I would say like it was like okay. I thought it'd be like way more intense, but I handled it just fine. I had my phone. We were listening to some music, some Afro beats, reggaeton. So like it was a vibe. So I would say like I was pretty relaxed and had my little stress ball. So it was all good. So, what is some advice for the aftercare?
All right, aftercare, basically, it is an open wound, and you want to treat it like it's an open wound. You want to keep it clean. You don't want to sweat too much. You want to keep it out the sun. It's really that much to it. You want to get A&D ointment right here. You want to put this on for 3 or 4 days. You want to rub it in like it's lotion because you're basically trying to keep your skin moisturized.
Got it.
And it's going to peel, it's going to crack, it's going to get itchy. That's just part of the healing process. But I mean, that's it. And no scented soap.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to stop by the store before I get home.
Yeah.
So no scented soap.
Or scented lotion.
Okay. And where can I find that ointment? Like in regular CVS, Walgreens?
Yeah, CVS, Walgreens.
Okay. Awesome.
That or Aquaphor. No Neosporin.
Okay, no Neosporin, like Aquaphor or AD.
Aquaphor or AD.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it. Okay.
It's really easy. I mean, some of my tattoos, I've tested it and see like I didn't take care of some, I did take care of the others, and it's the same for real.
Okay. Which one is better, the Aquaphor or the AD cream?
They're about the same. I would say they have different smells, but whatever one you prefer.
Okay.
I think Aquaphor has less of a smell to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the reveal of the tattoo and like show you guys, and let me know what you guys think in the comments. And yeah. Let me see. There you go.
See it.
Bam. There it is. I'm officially tatted. Took it like a champ. Bam. Bing bop boom. Boom bop bam. And I can't wait to see how it looks like fully healed. It is feeling a little tender. So if you come up and hug me during this time, watch my shoulder. Alright. And I'm gonna sit down because I have that. Because
I messed you up the shot.
So where can people find you on the socials?
You can find me on at Suave Da Artist on Instagram, and around_the_way on Instagram for my cartoon and animated series.
Awesome. And what advice do you have for anybody that's getting into animation, comics, and tattooing?
It's a grind. It's definitely a sacrifice, especially for animation. Like, you gonna be putting in some hours, boy. So you gotta be prepared for it. It's definitely rewarding at the end. You just gotta be ready to work.
That's fair. As long as you're passionate about what you love and what you do, then you will be successful at it. Just keep at it, be consistent. It's a hard road. I see a lot of people that are like independent, and when you're doing a lot of things on your own, it's going to be a lot tougher. But at the same time, if you believe that this is your path and you're serious about it, then you're going to be great at it. And you see how you guys have glowed from that conversation? I'm going to catch you guys next time. Ooh, sorry. Bye.